Regan Slaymaker for International Boxing News, and I have the pleasure to be joined by star boy Junaid Bostan. Junaid, how was that for you in our tough Monday morning session, mate?
It was good. I mean, good start to the week. Feel a bit groggy, but it is what it is. Always good to start a hard session for the week, and yeah, push on for the rest of the week.
Definitely, mate. Obviously, I do want to touch on your 2023. This is the first time I've talked to you in 2024. But yeah, 4 fights, 4 wins, 2 KOs, and then a bit of a spicy build-up at the end of it, mate. How do you reflect on the 4 fights last year?
A very beneficial, and I gained a lot from the experience of 2023. Like you said, I've had 4 fights. Was it 2? Yeah, 2 stoppages. Beat a few undefeated lads, beat a few champions, and I've learned a lot in the process. And ready to build on to 10 rounders now. Definitely,
mate. Obviously, kind of a big year for yourself. Obviously, 10 rounders. Obviously, title fights. Is that kind of what you're aiming for next?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, my next fight is a title fight, so I'm glad to have that announced soon enough and ready to push on to bigger titles.
Definitely, mate. We'll get on to that in a minute, but I do want to touch on that last fight of the year against Geordie Russ. I mean, it was a bit of a spicy build-up. I was just saying off camera. I mean, and I thought fair play to you for dealing with that and dealing with it well, and then getting the win as well.
I mean, I learned a lot, but I don't really. What's the word? It didn't faze me, if that makes sense. Like, it is what it is. Like, I've had scraps before, so it ain't nothing to like bat an eyelid at it. So people say they learn a lot, and it's hard to handle with stuff like that. Like, I didn't bat an eyelid, no water off my back. So it is what it is.
Definitely, mate. Less said about him, the better as well. And obviously the main question, kind of when can we see you back out? There's a few massive cards that have been announced, obviously, and obviously surprisingly not on Dalton's undercard, which you like going on. But yeah, when can we see you next out, mate?
I'm not on Dalton's undercard purely because of Ramadan. I needed a little rest, and of course during that month it's very hard to do having a fight while fasting, so it is what it is. But I am in camp, and I am waiting to be announced on the Jack Catterall Josh Taylor card, which is going to be a 10-round fight against Jack Martin for his Commonwealth silver title. So yeah, I'm excited to be fighting for my first title this earlier on, and ready to push on for a big year.
Definitely, mate. Obviously, that's a great fight for yourself. Jack Martin's coming off some really good wins, kind of. But what do you know about Jack Martin? Obviously, I don't know. You do a bit of research. I remember last fight, I think it was Corey McCulloch, the Scottish champion as well. You knew a bit about him. But what do you know about Jack Martin?
He's a tough family man. I mean, he's not going to come to lay down. He's coming to win, like you said. He's coming off a good few wins, good few stoppages. So, I mean, he's a tough, durable man. But that ain't enough. And I'm ready to show him that comes April 27th.
Definitely, mate. And you fought in Leeds before. I think it was Peter Kramer. I think. Am I right in saying? No, is it not?
It was the Greek lad, and yeah, I knocked him out. So hopefully, keep that trend going and knock him out April 27th.
Definitely, mate. And how would it feel to obviously Leeds has a great atmosphere down there? Obviously, you're moving higher and higher up the cards as well. But excited to kind of perform on another massive stage, mate.
Yeah, definitely. Leeds only down the road, down the M1. So I would say I'd have a lot come down, but I don't think I'll get many tickets. So yeah, it's just a good platform to be on. It's a massive card, so I'll have a lot of eyes on me. I'm higher up on the bill, so I can't complain. It's just for me now to put a big performance on and put a statement on in this division. It's a 154 division. It's stacked domestically, and I feel like it's anyone's division right now. I'm the young boy coming through, and I'm ready to land my mark for my first title.
Definitely, mate, and we look forward to seeing it. You just touched on there, obviously you're not fighting on Dalton's card because of Ramadan as well, obviously, but you are training kind of throughout that time. I mean, obviously it's something that I don't do, but obviously you do. I mean, explain to the viewers kind of what is that like, obviously, in a very kind of important kind of time for yourself.
I mean, it's to benefit myself spiritually, physically and emotionally. I mean, it's a time that we can't take for granted. I'm blessed to have that time in a month. I feel like it's almost like a refresh, like a time to refresh, rejuvenate, and yeah, just connect myself close to the higher power, which is Allah. So yeah, I think it starts this Sunday, and I'm really looking forward to it. I mean, priorities are a must. My religion comes first, and I were a little gutted when I didn't get myself announced on the Dalton's undercard, because I was obviously offered to fight on the undercard, but good things come to those who wait, and I stuck to what I need and what I know, and fast forward a few weeks later I get told I'm fighting on that card, so I mean, I can't complain too much.
Definitely, mate, and a huge platform for yourself as well. I do want to touch on kind of something that you're doing a lot more with your football club, Rotherham as well. Kind of obviously Dalton's been going down to Hillsborough. Obviously, is it definitely kind of your intention to do more of the club and maybe secure a fight at the New York City Stadium as well?
Definitely, it'll always be a dream to fight locally at New York Stadium. It's only down the road from where I live. There's not many events that ever happen really in my town other than the football, if I'm honest with you. So to bring something there would be a dream come true. I'm honoured to have the support of the club, of the people. It's like I went into the game on Sunday. Was it Sunday? Can't even remember what day it was. No, can't even remember. On the weekend, and to have people recognising me and giving me like a bit of appreciation, it means a lot, and it always takes me back because they don't have to be doing that. So it's good to know that I've got my own backing me.
Definitely, mate. And can I just say it's fully deserved as well, mate. And my final couple, mate. Kind of, obviously, you mentioned kind of you're starting the year off with a title fight as well. How in a perfect world, how does 2024 end for yourself?
I mean, a few more titles, a few good wins, ideally all stoppages, but you can't have it all. And yeah, just God willing, push on to the big domestic title fights next year. I mean, I'm hearing rumours and lingers around the fact that I could be headlining late this year for a next gen show. I'd love that. That'd be massive, and yeah, just keep on working towards that.
Definitely, mate. Well, we hope those rumours are true. My final one, Junaid, kind of, have you got any final words kind of for the fans waiting to see your return on April 27th?
Keep all eyes on me, April 27th, trust me. I'll be buzzing for it.
All eyes on Junaid Bostan. Junaid, thank you very much, mate.
Nice one,
cheers.